Yeah, what up, YouTube? Let me turn this up, man. My first time going live here. Some of you may know me, some of you may not. I'll introduce myself as AC Golden Baby, which is what I go by. The AC means I blow like the air conditioner. The golden is the royalty, and the baby is the purest form of all things entertainment, which is what I represent. Um, the baby is when you think of a baby, you think of someone who is untainted, who has, yet to be um, disrupted by the world, tainted by the world, introduced to all the evils of the world and all the things that can turn a person sour. You know what I mean? So you got an innocent baby, which is what I'm trying to take music back to, a pure form. Now, baby is spelled Babei. The EI is kind of like a St. Louis thing with Nelly EI, you know what I mean? But the baby, Babei, the acronym stands for Bringing About Brilliant Entertainment Ideas. So, with that being said, I am AC Golden Baby. I am the CEO of Baby Incorporated, which is an umbrella corporation that houses 7 entities that are all separate companies that generate their own residuals. How am I going to get there? You guys are going to help me. So, my first day YouTube live. I'm very excited about being here. I'm happy to be here. Hopefully, you guys will share this live. Hopefully, you guys chat with me. I don't know if I can bring on anybody, on the camera or anything. I don't know how this thing works. Like I said, this is my first video. So, Baby Talk TV, I'm very excited about because what it is a collective of excerpts that I've written which are different topics that are based upon serious subjects. So this is a community forum where we can all come together and um, try to talk about some of these issues, some of these things that we're going through in life that need to be addressed. Obviously, you know what I'm saying, it could possibly save our lives and help heal some of the world. Help us to raise these babies accordingly. Which brings me to the topic of the night. So this is an introduction. I wasn't going to do this, but I said, you know what? Forget about it, right? We're going to go ahead and talk about some things, right? So I had already addressed this subject. So how it all came about, guys, initially this was a Facebook Live thing. So now it's become a YouTube thing, and I'm hoping to build it. If you're watching this video, please subscribe right now. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe. Make sure you are logged in to your Gmail, your YouTube account. That way you can like and comment and take advantage of all the things that um, you'd like to hear, in this forum, this community forum. So, like I said, I'm excited. I'm happy to be here. Thank you for having me. Whoever is tuned in right now, I appreciate you being online at the moment. And hey, look, we about to take it to new levels. Before I get started, I am going to give you guys a snippet. I will say snippet because it's hard. It's so hard to do that. But my wife says I can't give you guys too much, so let me give you a snippet of some of the music from the new project that I am getting ready to drop. Baby Incorporated, Axiom Music Incorporated. Very, very excited about this. I am a former American Idol contestant. If you guys don't know or remember me, Asia Jackson. I auditioned here in St. Louis the year that Carrie Underwood won. So I did a rendition of the Jackson 5. I'll be there. You and I must make a pact. We must bring salvation back. Where there is love, I'll be there. So just look over your shoulders, honey. Ooh. But anyway, yo, I'm having fun right now. This is a snippet. I was gonna give y'all a snippet of the single, but I'm not. I'm just gonna give y'all a snippet of one of my cuts right now. I'm jamming to because I just recorded it yesterday. It's called Freaky. Check this out. Oh, this ain't the right cut. Come on. Hey, look, check this out. Look, that ain't the right cut. Excuse me, bye. But that's what I was just jamming to currently before I did that. Let's retract. All right, let's go back. This is Freaky. AC going, baby. Cut up on this thing. Yeah. Sounds super. I do get freaky, baby, come and meet me. I'll be rubbing on your body, just let me do this my way. Freaky, 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 yeah. Freaky, freaky, freaky. Y'all jump on, shut it. I just wanna touch you, fuck you like I love you. I wanna get real close, so many things I do to you. I put kisses all over you, give it baby, cause you're making me horny, horny. Thinking about it, the way your body moving, I know that you want it. I can't wait to leave on and on. Just keep going. I want it. How you won't get freaky? Baby, come and meet me. I'll be rubbing on your body. Let me do this my way. Freaky, freaky, freaky. Freaky, freaky, freaky. I'm losing my patience. I can't wait to be the spaceship. Like I'm riding in a race, yes, and I got the shit that you need. ACB, that got a whole lot of weed, and a whole lot of, and I got a whole lot of cash, and we gotta make some shake. Cause I got more money to make. Real nigga, who wanna play around? Come on, baby. This is us. Alright, that was it. That's it. Oh shit. Can't cut it off. Put your arms around me, I'll feel you. I do get freaky, baby, come and meet me. I'll be rubbing on your body. Let me do this my way. Freaky, freaky. Man, as y'all can see, that's my jam. I gotta stop it because I wasn't even supposed to play y'all that. But once again, if you're just now tuning in, this is AC Golden Baby, Baby Talk TV. Thank you for joining us on this live YouTube stream. Once again, this is my first video for the show on this forum. I have been doing a Facebook Live, doing extremely well. And we're currently moving over to this forum because we're trying to take it to a bigger platform. So if y'all help me, we're going to get there. Let's build it. Hit that like button. Please subscribe. Remember to subscribe. I need to get to 1,000 so I can monetize this thing. So y'all help me out, please. And of course, we're going to surpass that goal without, you know what I mean, without proud, with flying colors. So let's get on to this topic, right? No promotion. Check. Raising ourselves, which is actually supposed to be episode 2, but I'm not really going in any particular order, right? So raising ourselves. A lot of us have children to raise, right? But we've yet to raise ourselves. Okay. Parenthood is a serious topic, and each and every child brought into this world should have an equal opportunity at a worry-free childhood. Now let's talk about that for a second. A worry-free childhood, right? Um, a child should have the chance to be a kid and not have to worry about adult things, which means they shouldn't be sitting up under adults when they're having adult conversations. And certain things they don't need to know about. Let them grow with their time. They babies. They innocent, right? All right. So another thing, we have a way of being selfish individuals as parents, and we make sure that we have everything we want. We got our weed, we got our liquor, we got whatever it is that we desire. Make sure your children have things that they want and desire as well. Every now and then, if they're being good kids, if they're doing well in school, reward them, reward good behavior. Um, that encourages more. It motivates them to want to be better. And also what they see. A wise individual told me one time, Jihad Kayem, he told me he's the head of the Better Family Life organization here in St. Louis. Um, Heroic man in my eyes, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, he told me that, he said, Asia, wherever it is that you want your children, at the time I had one child, your child to go there. Because, see, our children lead by example. So if we walk in that direction, they're sure to follow. But if all they see is negative things coming from mommy or from daddy, then that's obviously what they're going to partake in. They're gonna follow the same steps. So we got to step it up as parents. That's why this forum is here, so we can come together. We can talk about these things, and we can begin to raise ourselves and ultimately raise our children in the best manner, shape, form, and fashion that we desire to. Right. All right. So, what do we really have to offer our children? Right. Everyone has to take a look in the mirror and answer that for themselves, obviously. But two ways children get here: by mistake. I didn't mean, it just happened. Or we're in love. We desire a baby. We planned this. It happened exactly as we desired. But either way, they don't ask to be here, right? So children are children. They're innocent. They don't ask to be here, but they're here, no matter how they got here, right? So is it the child's fault that you are not ready to be a parent? A lot of babies raising babies out here. Now, it's a lot of heroic situations. I was one of them. Like, my mom got pregnant with me at 11 and had me at age 12. I'm sharing some intimate things with y'all, right? So, with that being said, she was a child raising a child. And so, of course, my granny raised me, but my grandfather was a very wealthy guy at the time, and he didn't want anybody knowing his baby had a baby. So, whatever transpired, you know what I'm saying? Um, I'm here, and I'm thankful, I'm grateful for that. But I didn't ask to be here. None of us do. So a lot of times our children help to raise us, and we're not even aware of it a lot of times, right? Because they cause us to make better decisions, or they should rather. They should make you think. Whereas if you were just by yourself, you may do some risky things, more risky behavior, because you know um, you don't have anybody to look after that's depending on you, or that needs you, so to speak. And our babies, they need us. So, like I said, a lot of times our children, they help to raise us. They cause us to make better decisions. They also cause us to be better protectors, right? We protect ourselves more with our children, um, even more than we would by ourselves, because our babies, when they're around, we go the extra mile, to ensure their safety. That's a priority as a parent. So for most people, natural instinct kicks in almost immediately, right? Whereas for others, they have to learn through experience. Some of us got to bump our heads a few times before we actually get it. And with the generation we're speaking of, mostly is now these new millennial babies having babies, grandmothers getting younger and younger. Mothers are extremely young. Grandmamas in their 30s. Like, ooh, that's crazy. So that go back to allowing our children to be innocent. Let them be children for as long as they can. They seeing too much. My babies can't know about sex at this age. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they may know it exists or didn't say, but that also go back to allowing the television to raise your children. You know what I'm saying? The schools, you can't rely solely upon those things um, to raise your kids. You know what I mean? You gotta step up and take part in that. So that's important. All those things are important, right? Now let's get back to raising ourselves. Not all of us have the most amazing backgrounds, right? Mitigating circumstances. Not all of us have the most trouble-free backgrounds. Not all of us have had parents who have given us the substance that we need or could use as application to enhance our own lives, right? If your environment doesn't inspire you, then I encourage you to get out and try to see what the world has to offer, right? Sometimes we got to step outside of our comfort zones in order to truly grow, right? So if you're the smartest individual in the room, you're probably in the wrong room because capped off, you can't learn anything. Everybody's sucking up what you know. So if there's nothing more there for you to grow with, then you're in the wrong room. You gotta step outside of that and challenge yourself. Get to the next phase in life. So each and every one of us have the same 24 hours in a day, right? If there's someone out there whose picture you admire more than your own, then it's time to change yourself. Stop making excuses and start making decisions, right? It's See, we only have one life to live, and we got to start looking at it as though you have many versions of yourself, but only one best version, one version that truly fits you, right? Another thing, your goals, your aspirations, your passions, all those things that God put inside of you are indicators, right? And they give you the ability to, well, for one, if you're passionate about something, then you're probably great at it. If there's something you really enjoy doing, hey, I'm good at this. You know what I'm saying? And that's probably what you need to be doing in life because you're going to get the best results out of something that your natural abilities allow you to be great at, as opposed to something that you may have to learn, right? So back to this, you have to live like the best you that you can be to present, because presentation is everything, right? So, for instance, guy in the hood, he makes the best darn chocolate chip cookie there is, but he sells it around the hood and maybe to the church people on Sundays as well. They buy at the barbershops, community people. However, there's some people that just won't pick it up, won't buy it. As good as it may be, or if people have heard it is, the presentation isn't great. So what makes a person pick up an Oreo package or a Chips Ahoy package? It looks pretty good, honestly. From the package, it makes people want to see what it's like on the inside. So we got to get our presentation up. You know what I'm saying? That's everything. Package yourself, and if you're gonna step out here, you want to do it and present yourself the best that you can. So it's believable, A, and then B, really, I mean, you can say who cares what people think, but obviously if you're trying to monopolize in an area in your life, then you have to consider what people think. Because this is like buyers and sellers, consumer. Uh, so you provide a service, there's someone that needs it, or you provide something that people absolutely can't live without, or they need to buy, then you can make money off of it. You can benefit. So we all have something to offer the world. You just have to find your niche, right? You have to find what works for you. Try positivity. Try learning. Try love. Now, those three things will change your life. Positivity will give you the proper energy to track all the greatness to you and will allow you to conquer each day gracefully. Learning will expand your horizon, open your mind to new things, and bring about new and innovative ideas that will enhance your way of living. Okay? If you're wondering what I'm reading, these are actually excerpts. These are things that I write myself. So there's nothing that I'm pulling from somebody else's mind. These are my own thoughts. Um, Love will make you whole. Love will keep you grounded. And a combination of all three, and you got a winner. That may be all I had on that topic. But anyway, that was Raising Ourselves. This was the debut of Baby Talk TV. We're about 20 minutes in, which is pretty much what all that I intended to do tonight. Anyway, I'm going to share this. You share this. Continue to tune in. I don't have a specific schedule for how I'm going to do this yet. But the next time that I jump on, I will let you guys know. Please subscribe to this video and like the channel, like the video. Share. And I'll be back for more. Thank you.